A Petrified Rose. I'm Afra, so good to see you. Welcome to my quiet garden. Okay. Now we are just gonna chat today. Like, I'm gonna be playing games as well, but we're just gonna like chill, relax, gaming if I have to. I'm not having my coffee, but I am having my Dr. Pepper. Okay, let's play. I'll play a little bit today. You know, I'm still gonna play games. So I'm waiting for Battle Royale to kind of come up. How's everybody doing today? I'm so glad that everybody's doing a really good day. Last night wasn't such a good day for me. Like, I've been reminded quite a few times a lot yesterday about certain things, and I'm like, you know, like, yeah, in my head, it's like, I got this, like, I know, but constant reminders, and then reminders from, oh look, here's my head, and reminders for like my sister and everything else. It's just not, it's not good with me. You know, I know she means well. In her way, she means well. But you know, people, they have their own different beliefs, and you know, and try to share a moment and like bond with your sister over something. I thought it was like gonna be a bonding experience. Okay, now where are we dropping to? We'll drop to the fields. We're dropping to the fields we go. We'll go to the big house in the fields. Let's go, let's go. Welcome to my garden. Welcome to this garden. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. How are you doing today? It is a positive. My life is a safe place, and that's like the only rule in this live is that it's a safe place for everyone. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Now I'm still playing games, even though I am chatting today. I'm answering any of your guys' questions if you guys have any questions today, just to see how everybody's day is doing. Hello, hello. Welcome in, beautiful souls. And welcome to my peaceful gardens, my sanctuary. A place to just be yourself. And that is what we really need. We need a place that we can all be ourselves and to vibe. So yeah, we're just kind of chilling in today. I'm still playing games. I think later I'm gonna play some games with a friend, and hopefully it'll be. What are we hmming about? I have no idea what we're hemming about, but Well, yesterday was just a hangout day with the fam. I got to see my nephews and just kind of watch movies, even though if they were like Mickey Mouse or you know, kid movies. I still watched them. Ooh, I got the gloves. Let's go. Okay, well they should be over here, but I'm not seeing where they are. Come on. I know you're over here. I spot them. Welcome, welcome in. Oh, you did not just hop off when I just... Oh, I see them. It was the wrong direction. Thank you for the like, you guys. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, this live, you guys can just relax, chill vibe if you feel like being comfortable, or you can just be yourself. Because it's better be yourself than be someone else, you know. Oh, I got targeted again. Okay, jumping over this way, person? Come on, come on, come on. I will find you. Oh, found you. Yay! We got them! Oh, I say we got them. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, siblings grow up, their kids grow up. Yeah, my nephews, oh my gosh. They, even when you're having a bad day, you know, they're like, they make you laugh or giggle over something that's so just funny, and it just makes your day so much better. I don't know what it is, but I was playing I had my mom had this string, and it had like this little clip to it, and one of my little nephews was like by my leg and was like holding on and like standing up. And um so I was going like this with the remote, and it made the string go up and down like a cat's toy. And then I waited for a little bit, and then I swing the string or the little piece close up to him, and I boop him on the nose with it, like very lightly boop him. And then all he does is he just cracks up laughing. It was the funniest and the most adorable thing ever. I think that was really his laugh was really contagious. Oh, that was so great. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, they kids, they laugh about the most darlest things ever. Darlin'. Lenny singing. Welcome in. Okay, now let's see. I need get I need the chest. I see it. Oh, I am gonna get you. Where did they go? Welcome in. How are you doing? And welcome to my gardens. Oh my, where did they go? Apparently, they kind of running away in the game. Like, come on. And then we had campers. Oh no, you are not gonna freeze me in this game, you cheat. Oh, you. They cheat in this game, in these games too. What they do is they freeze. So every time you get into a game, they freeze the computer and then they'll stop you, and then poof, you're gone in the game. Lots of cheats and campers. Why can't they play fairly? Because they don't know how. They just don't. Welcome in, welcome in. How's everyone doing? If nobody tells you today, you guys are all wonderful souls. Everybody should be heard that today. Because it's true. I'm gonna return the lobby. I'm gonna set lobby. Like, can't grow up so very fast. Cheats in the game. There's lots of cheats. Home profile. Still home. I only have one person on my new thing on here. Welcome to, I don't know, then there's Baby of Yellow. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello Kitty. No, that's a plushie game though. What's up, what's up? Princess Castle Tycoon, and this is on Roblox. Oh, resort. I want a resort. Maybe later. But yeah, we're just hanging out today and just chatting. I just want to check in with everyone today and see how everyone's doing. I wasn't on a couple days. And stuff. I had like no idea what to post or what to do on my posts or videos. I had no, like, I didn't know what I wanted to post. That day I do have a video saying that, but I didn't post it. Which was okay, I guess. So we're just kind of chatting today, and I've been playing games as well. This is your guys' chance to give me questions. If you have any questions, feel free. Like I said, this is a safe place for everyone. We have open floor here. But I don't tolerate bullying in here in this live. If you guys are like blue jays, flying squirrels, the flying monkeys, you guys, this live's not for you. If you guys are people that are on different mini platforms and comes in, finds me on one app and then goes to another app and stir the pot, this live's not for you. I'm not dealing with the drama. I'm not dealing with any fights and arguments. I'm just, just living my life. So thank you guys for the ones that are coming in here and chatting with me. I do appreciate you so much. Let's see. Super Mansion Tycoon. Build a mansion. I can be sweet Caroline. Let's see. Luxury Palace. But today's just, like I said, today's just a hangout and a soothing day. Hopefully I can figure out what other videos to create for you guys. Other short videos. If there's any gaming, try to games you guys want me to play on trying to do videos, you could please put those out in the comments. Anything you guys want me to do, if you guys want me to do gaming, if you guys want me to do card reads, like I'm practicing my card reads. Welcome in, how are you? Yes, I do. I'm learning to read tarot cards. I have a tarot deck right here. I do cards. I made my own teas. And I made jars. But I haven't been doing jars because I need to get the stuff for them to make them. What's it like? This is one of my jars right here. I'll show you. So right here, this is one of my jars. This is supposed to be a jar for memory. So of course you get like the luck jars, and it's just herbs and either herbs, plants, candles. It's very cute. I got my mom and my sister, I made them one, a traveling jar, which was really fun because I wanted them to have a safe travel on their way there and on their way back. So my sister and my mom has a safe jar. Pretty much on the jar, you can add whatever you want on the jar. You can write on the jar. You can draw on them. It's about like your intentions on the jar, just like I wish these people good luck. Memory, if you forget something and you're like, I need to remember something. That jar really hasn't been working for me because I'm very forgetful as it is. Yeah, I'm a very forgetful person as it is. Yeah. But I mean, I had one for luck, and it had green wax on it, and then I had quite a few protection ones, and I sent one to a friend of mine that did well. A couple of my friends got a couple of them. Let's see. I have one jar. I made one jar for someone, and we don't usually talk, but it was supposed to help them heal. Let's see. So this jar right here, you can put a string around the top. I also put something on top of the jar. You could put crystals or a little jewel on it or something that represents it. Yes, I'm a very spiritual person. I don't hide the fact that I am a spiritual person. I do like crystals, the jars, the tarot cards, and that's just what I personally like. I like nature. I don't talk too much about religion in here because there are a diversity of people in here, especially with my family. Um, like if I talk about religion with my grandma, for example, my grandma uh she's a Christian. She's a Christian and stuff, and my family, most of my family, we all believe in different things. You don't know where to start. Well, what do you mean by that? And I can help you out. As long as you have people, like there are people that are interested, like have in like the same interests that you do, and if you find those people, they're good resources to have within your journey, spiritual journey, um, also in your different craft if you do different crafts in yours. I'm very I do like I meditate, because of my feelings. I'm a very I have very empathy. I'm a very empathized person. But if you need guidance and everything, I'd be happy to help. Or are they for the awakened ones only? No. Either if you're awakened or not awakened, you go through a journey. Everybody goes through a journey in life. Everybody has that right to go through a journey. Like for me, I've been closed off, um, and I'm just starting to be a little bit more awakening. A little bit. I go through different stages. There are some stages that I'm still learning because sometimes the fear in that stage, if you freak out in something in your mind, you kind of step backwards, and then you have to kind of catch up again. And if that happens or that experience happens again, then you can move past it depending on that fear. I failed twice so far, but it's because it's something that it's hard for me to get over that fear. So it just takes time. Do you have anyone that you talk to in your journey? Or people that, have resources, and if you don't understand something, you can always lean on that person? Oh, well, thank you. I haven't passed that part again now, but I'm still trying to go forward. I understand. Yeah, with me, I believe in a whole bunch of things. I believe in different like deitine uh deitines. Uh, uh, believe in many different types of religion. Um, so I don't focus all on one. It's just I feel. Um, and also too, I believe in like paranormal spirits, those encounters, like those like videos. Like there's certain videos that you just can't you can't fake on the screen. You know, it's just hard, to have I had encounters? I had moments in my childhood when I was younger. Like I'm 28. When I was younger, when I was in grade school, um I had experiences. And then I had experiences where certain abilities I stopped doing because I got so freaked out at the time because I had no idea um, what that was. Now I'm trying to regain those abilities, which is, I still can't do because part of my brain will probably like shut that off. So you won't be like too into fear. Like, I believe um, I believe in um, guidance. There's different guidances, animal guidance that are there with you, your teachers, and they're always with you. I believe that, there are people that have um they people have a very broad belief system, but as long as you are happy and it's what you feel like in your heart, then that's all like that matters. If people say something different, or if people try to stop what you believe, or they're just saying no, like don't believe that because that's not real, and they're trying to dim your light, don't let those people dim your light. Show them, that everyone is unique and special in their own way, and we're all like light, positively light. But people dim each other's light because of their negativity. You know, I'm, I'm a gamer. I do play games. I am a pro by heart. And people think that, oh, it's about skills, about this and that, solo wise. But no, you gotta learn how to play with the team too. Exactly. You should never learn. You should never dim anybody's light because we're all here for like the same purpose in life. To go through life, to go through these different experiences and stuff, to find happiness and everything else, and to teach other people about kindness. And other people, they forget the kindness, they forget the old ways and everything else, and then they're turning, next generations to be hold like bullying others. And that's not okay too. I've been, you know, I'm part of an anti-bullying group as well and stuff, and what I see on online and what I've been through, what my group's been through. It's been a lot, and there's been lots of drama because of that. We experience as people that try to form a group to kind of do empty promises, to catfish in the group, to just playing victim, to just, I don't know. Bullies are not good. You know, I'm in different social media platforms. And then you have people that kind of like, and some of my social media that I go onto, some people, they don't come into my live streams because you got the Blue Jays, and you got people that are saying, oh well, this person is from this group, you should really block this person because they're like no good, and they try to paint you as the villain. My group is not the villain. They're trying to paint people. They don't even know me. And all they just see, is a reflection of their insecurities. And then they go and they point the finger at you to get people to not come in. That's what I've been dealing with within one of my other social media. And all I want to do is just make a safe place, a spot where people can come in, we can game, we can chill, we can chat, we can vibe, and just be who you are, and just make it a safe place for people just to be. I envision just a place where people can just not hate on each other and just have a place where they can just rest and forget all about the outside drama mess. Yes, I've noticed that. That's why most of them suddenly begin to gaslight when they can't argue back, because the anger is actually with the... Exactly. I know, because people's true colors are coming out. So in our anti-bullying group, and my whole identity of who I am spiritually, I am the voice of reason. I am that person's voice of reason. And then we have the voice of truth, who they bring out people's true colors out in the light. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. We do it to help people online and their safety. Sometimes I come on here on my channel on here. Sometimes I go on the other channel, and I talk about what's been going on with our group and everything, so that other people can see what's going on, so they know how to be safe online. Like, safety online is important to us, and to see the red flags in other people when they start acting in a certain way and they're not being true to themselves. When I was online, or somebody came in and it was like, the tone of the text was like, what's this live about? Like, what are you going off about talking about? And in my mind, I'm like thinking, I'm on here to help you guys to stay safe online, to share my experiences with you guys, and how I felt like through my trauma. Because I've lost friends. Everybody's lost friends, so we all know how that should feel. We've all experienced catfishes before. We all followed Blue Jays. We all followed someone who said that, that there's something better. Like I said, I was gonna partner up with this group or whatever. They gave us empty promises. My group did not want to scam people. We didn't want to, do anything. This group changed the name. I was advertising the wrong thing. We got out. We got out of that mess when we figured out that was going on, because we don't want to give empty promises that we can't keep from anyone. Our thing wasn't about donations, about taking donations from anyone. We wanted people to have homes. We wanted to try to find a way for people that didn't have homes to have homes. Well, we will in the end. You know, everything that we worked for and stuff, um, we'll make it through. You know, I mean, we had, you know, people gone through so much in the group, anxiety. Oh, well, thank you. That's your sweetheart. Oh, I need some Dr. Pepper. It's not coffee. It's, you know, it's my morning, but it's, let's see, it's 9:08 my time. I wish I had a coffee, you know. I had coffee time in the gardens. The sweet, sweet taste of coffee. But I'm pretty sure we inspire some other anti-bullying groups out there to troll what's going on as well. Ah, as Astoria? You're 926. I'm 908. I'm from Oregon in the US. Do 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 do. But this wasn't my first channel actually on YouTube. I did have a main channel and I couldn't get into it. Oh, Pakistan. Nice. Okay. I didn't understand the first one, but now I do. Wow, I feel foolish. Still tired. Sorry. Oh, that's great though. So tired for this. Um. Of course. May peace be upon you. You as well. And I hope you have a blessed day. Girl to Goddess. Oh, it's a dress-up game in Annabelle. I don't know. I'm playing. You're very welcome. I'm on Roblox. They have a jump scare game. It's an Annabelle. Oh, that just looks creepy. I think the photos make it look creepy, but you do? Well, I created a second account. So if you ever get on Roblox, we could always play Roblox. I'd be happy to play with people, play games with people, the community on here. All you gotta do is type in welcome in is Afra, APHRA, all caps. Oh, no, it's fine. I love playing games with people. When I'm up. Sometimes it says that I'm on, when I'm not because I leave my screens on. But if you ever catch me on there and then I'm not like responding or I'm not playing a game or something, I'm probably offline. But it's all capitals APHRA 781. So feel free to play games. And this Annabelle one, it's a Japanese version. I don't know. Oh, and there's a scary event going on. Of course. Okay. Person, you were just walking in place. Why are people still... Hey, stop trying to get into my bubble. I'm trying to get in a game and it says one player. And then you have one person just running around and stepping on your platform. I'm like, why are you stepping on my platform? It's a one player. Like, I got this. I got this, boo. I got this. Annabelle came into my nightmare the other day. I bet she did. And the boss wants me to safeguard the display case. Oh, so we're gonna be, yeah, trolls are everywhere, and there's some that jumps on. They probably find me on my channel here, and then they go to a different platform that I am on, and then they'll tell other people, be like, this person had their live, and they said this, and they try to get information out. I'm like, I'm not gonna say their names. They don't have no power over me. People say she's heading to your house. I know, right? So that's why I try to not say names. I try to stay out the drama so that they don't have the power, and it gives them the recognition. And then some people, they want that recognition because they're like, well, if I get this attention, then that just makes me better. I can get all these people and I can be all like popular with, social media, and get people on my side. And that's just not the case. Tell the worker to clock out. Okay. Hey, sleeping on the job, bro. Your shift is over. No, I wasn't. Don't tell this to the boss. You have to take care of the special doll over there. Toxicity has... Yes, it has. Yes, it has. I believe it. I was trying to get my computer to get on my let's see. Let's see, tonight we are investigating one of the dangerous abandoning buildings we have ever been to. I miss watching some of those, like, other, like, channels. I did watch the, I do watch some of the paranormal ones. I do watch some of the abandoning ones. And I am a bit random too, because sometimes my focus goes off guard. Oh, got Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come on inside, it's fun inside. No, I don't. You know, I love bubbles. I love these bubbles, but they're... Ah, that's amazing. I bet I'm gonna probably check that out. You know, I've experienced some, like, some of that, you know. There's times where I was like, okay, so I was on this app, and it was before they banned the app for the US. And it started with a P. And so I remember being on the app, and I was doing videos and stuff. So I was like, I was in a live with someone or my friend, and so I was recording it. Well, I played the clip backwards. All of a sudden, there was like a grrr sound in it. Like there was like another like voice like in my recording. Um, you know, it wasn't happy. It was like grrr, like you like you're kind of like in their way or kind of whatever. Um, and then I went to my dad. My dad, he doesn't really believe in that. I was like, Dad, I was like, you gotta check this out. And he's like, well, is it like the videos that you watch? I'm like, Dad, I recorded this video. I did not mean to catch, you know, and trying to play, trying to play it for him. He didn't believe me. Um, which is kind of weird, but I was like, okay, like whatever. Like I know in my heart that that was real. Um, and then there was so I do know the concept of have you ever heard of the term spirit babies? So a spirit baby or spirit child is yeah, sometimes they don't really experience it. So a spirit baby or spirit child is a spirit. It's the first time hearing of it. They're spirits that are waiting to be born. So it's um like soon as someone is going to conceive um down the line or whatever, they'll have a spirit baby around. So basically, they have their own like little ghost child before they're born. So it's just a spirit waiting to be into the world. And stuff. It's not supposed to give you chills. It's a wonderful thing. They're a blessing. You know, they're just like they're just like normal children. You know, and most people communicate if they can't hear them. They usually communicate with dreams between certain times. But what about the person that conceives them? Do you know? Do you want to know about someone that actually has one? It's not a bad experience. It's a wonderful experience. Okay. I have a spirit child, a spirit baby. So what they are is like it's like you kind of grow them, right? Okay. So I have a spirit child. Okay. So it's like I didn't know I had one until like in my dreams or something where like it kind of like comes to you in the dream or something. Uh-huh. Yes, I do. And sometimes so I have a little music box and I have like little sensory toys that I try to put out there. Sometimes, you know, they go off, sometimes they don't. But yeah, I have one. Um, you know, sometimes there's other people that I hang out with that they can hear. They can hear them and see them. I don't. I can just feel. And I know like when like we're on video and they're like, "Oh, well yeah, you do have one," and they're saying this and everything else. And then I just kind of feel like I'm not alone. And it gives me a purpose. You know, she gives me a purpose in life. You know, my sister and brother, they have normal children. That's why I have my nephews and stuff. But for me, it's difficult um with my family because they don't understand the concept and they think what they want. So when I hang out with them, I act like I don't. I try not to act as unique as I am around them because then I'll just feel out of place. But yeah, I do. The first time I with her, it's like with normal babies, they stay in the womb, right? So she's still around you. Um, and because I'm sensitive, or I was sensitive, I was laying down one day, and then um down on my belly, I kind of felt kind of like a scratch, but not so much in pain, um, and stuff. And that's basically like her going out of the belly. But she has her own personality, and I love it. Um, so the thing about that, I also believe in soulmates. Um, and it's kind of hard when you're on a different level, and we're not aligned. Her name's Natalie. So I have a little Natalie around. Yeah, she's very beautiful, even though I can't see her or hear her completely. I mean, there was times where I was like so tired, and sometimes like when you're so in tune, maybe you might hear maybe a tiny voice, but you think that you're just going off, you're sleeping. There was a time where I thought I heard a giggle, and that kind of made me so happy. The story behind the music box, though. So my mom was trying to get a project on cleaning my room and taking things out, and I think Natalie didn't like it because I didn't want to tear my room apart and everything else. So what I did was I cranked the music box just a little bit. I let it play like this. And then so I wait until it's all done. And then mom was cleaning or doing something. And then it was on the windowsill. And the music box went off. Like by itself went off. Scared my mother. I sat there, I was laughing. Like sometimes like when you do something you don't really normally do. That's basically what they're doing or what they think, if you can't hear them. And I was just sitting there and I was just like laughing. And she's like, well, she got scared in my room. She's like, well, I guess you have your little friends around here. I was just like, I was like, Mom, because I watched all those shows. I was like, if they normally play with a music box, normally, like most of the time, they're children. And my mom, she was like, oh well, I love kids. Like she said it like she was so scared in that moment. It was like, just let them know that I love children. I was laughing hysterically and stuff because she had her own little personality with her grandma. I thought it was so fun. I know. I was cracking up. I was trying not to be so, you know, but and then I bring my music box. Yes, it's like soulmates. Soulmates. I think people can mind communicate with their soulmate. I believe you guys can talk in dreams. Yes, it's a soul child. Pretty much that's what a spirit child is a soul child. Like they will have the personality of both you and your soulmate. like to a T. To a T. And sometimes if they inherit both of your personalities that are not so great, it's just I don't know. Okay, like one of my personality traits I'll tell you is that I am a very stubborn person. Um my soulmate is also a stubborn person. And she is a stubborn child. Because sometimes too in the filters and like before in the filter you can tell if she was in the filter because it didn't work on any other object. Well, now it does. Yeah. She sometimes does things to let you know that she's there at a certain time. Sometimes that's why it's either sometimes it's the light flickers or with the music box. Usually she doesn't like the music box too much, apparently. But it gives her something to do. My soul's family. Well, what do you want to know? Like my soulmate, like I met him not even in dreams. Well, my soulmate, I got the initial from a friend, but it was the next letter up because like the next day I met mine and everything else, and we kind of hung out. He was a part of an old friend circle. So one of my friends that I knew that we've been friends for 13 years, she decided that we shouldn't be friends anymore because she knows my triggers and she knows what I'm like, but she does things or she doesn't realize she does. And then she makes it sound like she's in the right all the time. I was in the wrong, or I didn't hang out with her enough, that I always blew her off and I didn't. There was days where I was really, really busy, and there was times where she was around people that I just couldn't be around. So, so we, um, so we met. I was going down to a coffee shop. So I went and I got a coffee, and then I sat over at the park. Well, he came up, he saw me, kind of looked at me, he was like, "Is that you?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's like I was like, I remember you. Like I can't remember the name. So, but we started talking, and he's told me what he's been going through, and and his exes and old relationships, and I've been telling him like, well, this is what I've been kind of going through, that because we were talking about a mutual friend at the time. As they're like, yeah, I saw her and everything else, and I was like, well, we don't talk anymore, because this is what happened. He's like, well, I kind of understand that, and I was like, yeah. So we started talking, and then we walked. There was like there's a walkway down the park area. So he wanted to walk, so I was like, here, I'll walk with you. I sometimes when I go walking, I'm slow because of my muscle in my leg. So, and we had to go downstairs, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna fall. He's gonna see me fall. I'm not too fast enough to, keep up with him. But no, he slowed down his pace for me. His leg was hurting as well. So we kind of walked together. And then we've been talking all about what he's been going through for the most part. And his ex and his child and how he says that all he wants is like he's not ready to fully on date one person, so he wants to do his casual thing for a little while, and I respect that. I'm like, okay. And then we were walking, like I was walking home, so he walked most of the way with me home, but he kind of like stopped in mid direction because he had to go to his ex baby mama. So he was like, well, he's like, well, I gotta go this way, but you know, if you want to talk or whatever, what about a Facebook? So I told him the name that I use for Facebook, but you probably don't remember, and hasn't contacted me since then. But I've seen him twice. Yeah. Yep, I've seen him twice. I mean, does it worry me that he's not ready yet? No. I just gotta wait until he's ready. You understand? Well, I mean, it's weird that I know that we're soulmates and he doesn't. Yeah. Well, that's okay. I mean, you know, be you, be who you love, you know? Most people are just close-minded and they don't see that, and all they see is, well, even in my dad's philosophy is that there's only supposed to be two genders, and that's it. I'm like, no. I was like, you know what? You love who you love. You are who you are, and you know what? It should be nobody else's business but their own. Like, leave them alone. Let them be happy. Let people find their happiness without someone getting into their business or creating drama and bullying other people because they're happy and the other person's not. I mean, what is wrong with people? I understand that. I understand. And that's understandable. Sometimes people just don't feel like they're meant to be who they're created to be. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just be you, be true to yourself, show people your kindness. You know, you gotta show people, strength, because now people are just toxic and all they want to do is just push people around because of their differences. Yeah. Well, that's my line of reasoning. Like, you know, you just gotta see the big picture. You just have to, like, people need to step back of their bifocal glasses on what they're, looking at, and there won't be enough, like, there wouldn't be that much bullying and stuff with other people if people minded their own business, and if people saw how happy other people are, to, like, find their own happiness. Just find your own, you know. Ugh. You know what? I need to put my hair up. And then, you know what? Like, people look at me and they're like, oh my gosh, this girl, she just has, like, she has the double chin, she's big, Exactly. Just do what makes you happy. No. No, don't ever think that. If you think positive and you just think that, like, if I get this settled, I'll do this and I'll go through this and I'll be okay, and I'll get everything that I deserve, things will be okay. You are the cutest person throughout all the channels I visited. What do they even mean? Oh, they're even mean? I'm sorry. Because they were created, they were taught negativity and hate in their hearts. They are just obsessed with just looks and just think that they're all power hungry, and that, you know, that they can get whatever they want if they think that they're smart enough and intelligent wise. But it's not about looks, you guys. It's not. It's about people's personalities. Now, if you see their true colors and, you know, oh, what do you mean by that? I though noticed that you have many haters. Probably, yeah. There are some people that one person I think I subscribed. I had a note or a post or something, and one person was like something about telling me that they don't like my channel, and they told me to leave or something. I meant that you are the. Aw, you're sweet. There are lots of other, like, people on YouTube that are they're cute or beautiful or nice. You just have to get to know their personality. But I do appreciate the compliments, though. Probably, yeah, because so I did tell you that I did have another channel, because I couldn't get into the other one. So my actual YouTube was Sweet Pea. So I was Sweet Pea, Sweet Space, was my brand, before, and everything. And so I think most people would know me by Sweet Pea. But I got lots of hackers and I had lots of people that were mean and stuff, so I had to get a different account. So I created a different branding and became Afra, um, the modern day goddess. And I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well on that one. Like before I started to do a VTube, try to just not show myself for a little bit, but that didn't work out at all. I didn't have the right equipment and to do that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna show my face, okay? And then I just showed my face again, and then I mean, it's started to get a little bit better. My last account though I was in 100 past people in there. So then I had to start all over again, which is a lot of hard work, but I think I got this. I mean, I started with my short clips or videos. It's a trial and error. Then I learned how to do polos and questions and getting to involve the community. Yes, we got this. We'll get more people in. We will share and spread love out and positive message to everyone. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And I'm watching Mickey Mouse. At least I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that one. Oh, look, SpongeBob. Thank you for the hearts. I think one of my friends was trying to call me when I was on live, and I'm like, I'm on live. But they had like probably work, and they're like, nobody is on here. I need to talk to people on my lunch break. And I'm like thinking, I'm on live. I can't see you. Yeah, bad timing. Bad timing. Lots of bad timing on that one. A little bit of wind and a little bit of sprinkles. Yeah, bad timing. And then I just have more cleaning to do today, I guess. All I've been doing, nothing but just cleaning. Yesterday was just hanging out, but even when I was. No, not normally. I don't have a set schedule. I don't have a set schedule. I'll have to pick a time to do that. But if you follow or subscribe, I think, and if you have notifications, yeah, if you have notifications, it will let you know when I'm on live. Be a part of the show. Squad. We gotta pick a different name for that. I have to pick a different name for the fam on here, but I did make emotes that people can have, which his name's Onyx. I know, and sometimes it hasn't been working on my end too. Sometimes, like when I'm on live, it's not like it's going on real time. Like it's like behind a little bit. I'm just happy to be on for a little while and just seeing how everyone's doing. You know what? I might as well just draw a couple cards for me today. Perfect. Practice makes perfect, I believe, so you know. Yeah, I have a well, I think I stopped my Discord. I think I have to make a new one, but because of all the thank you. Because of the things that happen, I have to let's see. I have a what's it called? A Twitch. But I barely go on that. I'll see if I can go on Twitch. I just haven't been going on that. So 3. Wow. As long as it's convenient for you. No, you're okay. You're not a bother. Don't think that you're a bother in here. Okay, so here, I'll show you what's been going on. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Do what you can. You know. Okay, so the first card that I picked up, I got the 3 of Swords. Now, it says the 3 of Swords represents heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, and separation, triggered by painful truth, betrayal, or unexpected disappointment. So it's a card that wakes up past dramas or past trauma. Which right now the card is telling me, because I was talking about it, was feeling kind of disappointed and everything because of my soulmate. But it's not because of my soulmate. It's just been because yesterday was like... Yesterday was not a good day for me at all. With lots of feelings and reminders from family, things that I know. Cards do reflect everything, and my favorite thing about saying about cards is that cards never lie. But in some of the readings that I've done, I felt like cards have been they've been showing other people's I think we all deserve better. I think the people who are pure and have pure intentions deserves better in life than what they're going through. Yeah. But I'm just waiting for him to be like, like realization and be like, goes to that next step of being on the same wavelength with me. So right now I'm just kind of like, I'm giving him time, but I'm doing stuff for myself. 5, 6, 7. We have the 8 of Cups. So this is the 8 of Cups. This is walking away from something that no longer fulfills you. Even if it once was successful or comfortable. It represents an emotion journey towards a deeper meaning and self-discovery, often requiring leaving behind familiar situations for the unknown. It's just letting go of emotional baggage in different situations. I'm not really so much settling right now. I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of stepping back, I'm finding what I enjoy and what I'm really looking for. And also with her, she wants that connection. The connection is still there. But it's just a matter of aligning. Yeah, at least that bond has not broke. And I'm grateful for that. It's just right now, basically it's just saying that right now it's just walking away, or that the feelings right now is not serving me. So I just have to take a step back and kind of work on myself. Pretty much is what I'm doing. Like working on my happiness, working on what I need, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I mean, it's hard. It's hard work. But we just have to do what we gotta do sometimes. Oh, I should go see my grandma today. I should go see her. We were supposed to see her yesterday, but didn't. We were dealing with my nephews, and yeah, and then yesterday too, it was like, first it was starting off with like, okay, well, I needed to go and get freshened up. I was like, okay, like I know, and I will, because the other day it didn't take long. Blessings for her and your family. Oh, thank you. Same goes to you. Yeah, I have to like clean a spot for her because I had a blanket down and I made that as like her playmat until I get her one to kind of like sit on. But yeah, and having a play mat too and stuff, normally it means not just having a piece for her, but it's just going to be an area for you too, just to sit and think of them too. So it just puts your energy into her area and it makes her happy. I got this yesterday. Well, this was supposed to be a Christmas thing. It's like a little squishy, plushy thingy, lip balm. Lip smackers. Apparently, this was supposed to be mine for Christmas, but my little nephew took it over. my little nephew, he just was like, oh, squishy. And this is not now mine. Okay, yeah, this actually does taste like coffee. It's like a mint, and I like this. I love squishies. Okay, I love squishimos. I like squishy pillows. It's just what I like, but I like this because it has little bat, and it's I like Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. So mom knows when to get me some Halloween stuff. So I mean, I don't mind the color, but it is very cute, right? Yeah, I do like the color, and well, I mean, it's good that I have it this color because she also loves the colors red and green, which are Christmas colors. And this is green, so if it's green, she'll like it. It makes her feel happy. So, and that's why my mom, when she had like this bubble machine, I was like, oh, strawberry, it's red. You know, it's something that, I can put in my room. You know, it's something where they can feel, I try to make a space for all of my spirit guides or make her feel welcome in. I have to make a new area because I had to clean, and I had to take everything down. It's an emerald, it's like an emerald green, but there's other colors onto it too, which I kind of like. I mean, I don't mind green because I do like the nature scene. So it's very nice. And I like camping, and camping's really relaxing and it's really grounding. But what grounds me is like going out for walks, music. Sometimes I do meditate. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and sometimes it's hard, and my friends have to in my group, they have to be when they're on the phone and I'm breaking out. They'll be like, okay, well, we need to help you get through this. Yeah, nature is the best. I remember I had a few bad times in nature when my last camping trip with my ex-friend, like twice. One is I went camping with my ex-friend, her fiance, her child, her brother, and her brother's girlfriend, which the brother's girlfriend didn't really know us too long. And I felt like she was trying to get between my friendship with my friends, because we were like sisters and stuff, because when we were hanging out and everything else, she was like, oh, sister this and oh, sister that, and she don't even know her that long, and it's like she was pushing me out of the way and wanted to be hanging out with her. Well, when we first got to the campgrounds, we took the one where it was up on the hill kind of a thing, and it was kind of hard. There was like three camping areas, two close together, one over there. So when we got there was one person that was leaving one side. We sent my area up there. But when the person was leaving, she was like, "Oh well, we're leaving. But if you want the spot too, we can hurry up." They're like, "No, we're just gonna go on the other side." So basically, there was she put up her tents with her fiance, and then the brother and the girlfriend were on the same area, and I was completely separated. And through that whole camping trip, I felt separated from my friend, which was a sucky feeling that I was just feeling like I was just completely alone and I was by myself on everything. But put my tent up where I just wanted to sit down for a while and just be myself. Yeah, it was unfair, it was uncalled for. But then my friend thought that I was the one that was jealous. She made it sound like I was jealous of that girl and that I was trying to make a big scene out of it. Like, no. Like, you didn't hear her call you her sister and everything else, feeling like she's trying to get in between our friendship. She's like, "Well, you liked her when we met her like the first time and everything else." Well, yeah, it was us three, and and she acted, okay. Yeah. But then she changed in the whole camping trip, and it was bad. And that's why sometimes, and she's like, "Oh well, you just can't get along with some people. Like when we hang out, you just can't get along with people." Excuse me? I'm shy when it comes to most people, and you know how I am when I'm around groups of people, and you're hanging out with someone like that. It wasn't like she was weird or anything. She was just mentally, like something mentally was going on. Like mentally she couldn't process. Pretty much. Yeah. Tootsie Bunny. Are you drinking your water? You're so cute. Oh, petted the bunny. Oh, pet the bunny. Oh, pet the bunny. Oh, pet the bunny. Oh, I got your nose. Give me the nose. Give me the, give me the nose. Yeah, I have two dogs and a bunny in my room. She's drinking her water right now. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna show you the other channel. Yeah, I have pets. Yeah. Let me see if I can get her on here. This is Tootsie. Hey you. Hi. Hi Tootsie girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, my aunt named her. But because she has a beautiful neck, she has that big, fluffy neck. Which we need to clean out your cage, miss. Mm-hmm. Stinky. It's stinky. And then 2 of my dogs are out there. Yeah, we have Buddy. He is a yes, he's like candy. So Buddy, he's a Chiweenie Lab. So I've been told that he was a Chiweenie Lab for a while, and then my mom was like, "Then you changed your story," and then she's like, "Nah, he's not Chiweenie Lab." And I'm like, "You told us he was a Chiweenie Lab, so he was Chihuahua, Wiener Dog, and Lab mixed breed, and you're just telling us something different? Like, do you know what he is and not is?" And then we have Cole, and he is a black lab. I think he's a German Shepherd lab. He's labbing something. he's the big boy, but he's also a big baby. He's the big baby. So Cole, Buddy, and Tootsie are my animals. Yeah, maybe he went piss. he involved like Pokemon. He involved like a Pokemon. You know, you got your Squirtle to your Blastoise or something else, or wait, was it okay, so you got Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and you got another one too. But I know you got Charmander, Charizard, and Charmeleon. And then you got like 3 or 4 different types of like Ivories or Espeons. So you got the electric one, you got the water one, you got the earth one, you got the fire one. So it's crazy. Think that Pokemon, the Pokemon revolved doggy. I wonder what he's gonna be next. Or just think. Remember in Shrek 2 when Shrek became human? He's like, let's go! When Shrek became human and Donkey became a horse. You know, and if Puss in Boots really took that potion. Pikachu, I choose you. Well, my parents said that mine, when I was younger, what would have been a Squirtle. But I mean, Pikachu was there too. I remember I had a Pikachu, a stapler. Yeah, I remember. I had a Pikachu stapler, and I was riding a scooter in the house, and I had my hand on one, the stapler on the other. I jabbed the stapler through my lip. I have a scar. Yeah, that's like non-seeable, but I got stitches in my lip from that stapler. Yeah, it was a crazy story. Yeah, that's why I can't have contact with people, with my family. It's hard for me to give hugs, and that's why I don't like hugs and stuff from people. I don't feel like there's people pushing me down on a table. It was a long time ago, and it was when I was younger. I had to get people off of me because Dad had to get the people to kind of push me down on the table to not move. There was quite a few people there that was trying to hold me down till they figured out that they had to put me to sleep before they do any surgery or anything on me. That's why I don't like going to doctors or anything else and stuff. That's why people are like, you need to go to the when you have to go to the doctor. I'm like, no. If I gotta go to the doctor, you're gonna put me to sleep first before I go. Because I don't want to go through the pain. So, yeah. And then, after that Pokemon, it was, Jigglypuff. Because that one was, like, the singing one. And it puts you to sleep. And then now my friends call me Snorlax. Because I love to sleep. And so, like, when we're on phone or something, I'm dozing off. And then my friend's like, oh my gosh, Snorlax is in here. It's like, well, then don't put me to sleep. Do not put me to sleep and we will be fine. My friend's like, oh, well, you get so much stronger when you get your nap in. Well, make up your mind. It's like, you want me to sleep? You don't want me to sleep? But, yeah. Oh, good times. Good times. It's difficult to stay awake though. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, let me sleep. Let me sleep. Well, and then I get drained and stuff. I help people and then I get drained and then I am actually sleepy and then people will be like, well, why do you sleep all the time? Because I get drained from helping others. And I try my best to stay up and have energy for everyone. I feel like after I get done with my stream, I'm gonna have to true. True. That is definitely true. Yeah, I think after my stream or whatever, I'm just like, I'll call my friend and then she'll be like, why weren't you in my my call? I'll be like, sorry about that. I'm like, well, I was on live. What more do you want? I can't, I was on live on mobile. Sometimes I went on my PC. Not anybody comes in, but when I'm on my phone. Yeah, but I like coming in here and just chatting with people, getting to know people. Sharing people my interests and what I love to do is like amazing. I do like my teas. I like doing different herbs and stuff for it. There are teas that I've actually done before. I had because also too, I pretty much am like pretty much a dream walker. When I sleep, I go into dreams and oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I am a dream walker. Sometimes my dreams reflects other people. Sometimes but the symbols are like I am experiencing what they're experiencing. I'm feeling what they're feeling. Um, like this, like the dream that I had today though was like I I remembered it was like an old truck that we used to have. So I don't know if it's because I imprint that object imprinted a memory that I had, which was kind of weird. Um, so a person was getting into this car, or this person was driving somewhere and stuff, and two people came in the back seat. Yeah, dreams mean things, and I'm a huge believer in that too because um I do dream interpretations as well. So I am learning stuff like that, and I'm working on DreamWorks. That's my craft. But like what just happened to my life? Like it just stopped, paused, and freeze. Natalie? Natalie. I don't know why it does that. Like sometimes my phone just stops, like it like pauses or whatever, and then it's like going back on the live. Um. So yeah, dreams are like that. Um. Like two people got in, and I remember her saying like, well, pretty much, what are you doing in this car? Yeah, it's like your experience is someone else's. Hello, Natalie. Um, it's also like your experience is somebody else's dream. Not only maybe a dream, but um maybe you are experiencing their memory, or it could be a past, present, or future moment, and you don't know in that time what it is until it happened. There's times where I had deja vu moments growing up, but I have friends that kind of guides me, and I'm kind of like I have to figure out things for myself. But if I don't, I'm like, okay, I'm going through this. This is what my dream is. Do you maybe know what kind of symbols, what it kind of means? I'm like, this is what I think it kind of means, but maybe there's more to it. And um, because I've I've seen one time I dreamt, or I did something, um, and I saw these people. I think they were my like somebody that I knew. So she was my friend. Um, I was like, "Hey, do you have a couple of aunts, and they drive this, and this is what they're like, and everything else?" And um, the person looked at me and like, yeah. It's like, well, why? And everything else. I had to tell these people, it's like, yeah, I saw this happen, but I don't know if it happened yet or if it ever happened before. They're like, yeah, it has. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like their experiences. And that's like a whole thing about, dream walking. You do those experiences. Sometimes you don't understand what you're doing when you're sleeping. Um, I don't, for me, I don't realize what I'm doing when I'm sleeping, or my body. I'm not there yet, of that knowledge of I'm doing this when I'm sleeping, and this is what I'm saying or doing, but just in just in that dream. That's what I know. A couple days ago, I walked into a nightmare. What does it mean if you see an entirely new place that you never seen before? So are you talking about like a new place, like traveling wise, or a new place that hasn't been like created? Maybe it's a place, maybe it's a safe place. Maybe you're creating a safe place for yourself. Please continue. Okay. Um, Dreams, so these different experiences that I've been through, um, I went into a nightmare, that was meant for someone else, and it pulled me through a loop because I woke up and I was like, what on earth happened? So I called my friend, started to tell them what's in the dream, like what's the symbols that I know and what knows to me. They started to giggle. I was like, okay, well, what's so funny? They're like, I created a nightmare for someone and stuff so that they can see their truth and see their fears and on them so that they can open their eyes. They were like, well, I think you just walked into a nightmare. I was like, yeah, you think? I was like, what was going on here? Because I was in different storylines here. And then afterwards and stuff, my head's still going, but afterwards, um, sometimes we play like jump scare games or, whatever. And it's not fun. It wasn't funny. It was like being in Jumanji. So part of it was like an escape, you know? So you had to escape. So you had to put these animals, like a timer and some animals and stuff where something would happen to you. Um, and you push a button, all animals come out at once. You have to figure out how to put them in, you know, um, and one of the fears was snakes. So there was an upstairs to something, I don't know, but try to get across from the snakes. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that snake. Anywhere near those snakes. Snakes, I think snakes are beautiful creatures. Um, but I can't have them like up close. Like they're beautiful from, afar. Yeah, I don't like yeah. I don't like experiencing nightmares, but also because my energy. So, I'm pretty sure you can probably feel you can probably feel who I am spiritually, um if you are sensitive to energies and knowing that. Um but snakes are also a clue within my of who I am. Um because I have two different types of personalities. To who I am spiritually. I got many different names. Uh two people from the same coin, two different sides, but it's weird that, you know, they're a part of me spiritually, but I have the fear of them. Um, that's why I just kind of think that they're beautiful from afar, and that's why sometimes there are some days where I'm like, my personality is so much different. Sometimes have that personality where it's like light, beauty. I'm giving out hints. And there's times where it's like just, just totally opposite of that. And it's just strange. It's strange how my spiritual side energy comes out, because when I'm playing a game with my friend, how I act in the game. So if I'm playing Fortnite with them, sometimes when you're in a team, you have to stay together. No, sometimes I branch off. So I branched off and then I just run past them. So it's like a squirrel moment energy where it's like energetic. It's like, okay, ready for war. Like, I'm gonna get them, kind of energy. And my friend on my friend had the headphones and was like, okay, you're going fast. Like, having to remind me to slow down. It's like, okay, you're in that energy. Like, pull back a little bit. Like, don't go too into it. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's just how my energy is. It's like when you're awakening to that energy of who you are spiritually, it's hard to pull back a little bit. Yeah, you just have to pull that energy back. Which is kind of hard when your energy is it's like a modern goddess like energy. Like, there's times where like I went when my energy started to open up a little bit to other people. My grandma one time was at a different care home. So we went there and stuff. Hung out with her, but I remembered I was on a group chat with my friends, so I stepped out a little bit, and then there was a resident that came by and saw me, and while I was in like the little waiting area, came over to me during lunch or whatever, was going to go outside, and called me by a different name. He was like, I was like, no, I'm not this person. I'm sorry. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm sorry, dear. He's like, you kind of remind me of someone I know, or you kind of remind me of my daughter. I was like, oh, that's so sweet, but thank you, So he was feeling my energy and stuff, but people think that I remind them of someone, like maybe someone like their daughter. At the time, my Nana, when she was alive, her second husband that I know of, she lived somewhere, and his daughter was like maybe around my age, passed from a person who was drunk driving, stole a car, and I looked like her. And he's like, well, you remind me of my daughter. I was like, well, I remind people of their daughters all the time. I was like, well, thanks. Well, it was like a healing thing for them. Yeah. Well, uh, they passed because of COVID. Like, he had COVID, and then he gave it to my Nana, and then yeah, and then she passed away because of COVID. But she had things and stuff that we wanted in his family because there was a rule or something that if she lived with him, then they get some for things. And I thought that wasn't okay because my mother and her sisters wanted her, like, her jewelry that she wore all the time. Like, she had, like, rings on every finger and everything. And these other people wouldn't allow that. And I think that wasn't fair of them. They had no right to take her things. It was a family thing, and that wasn't okay. But yeah. Yeah, and because it was in a different town and everything, it was just, yeah. I thought there was gonna be like a fight, you know. But yeah. And then there was like lots of other things that happened in the past. You know, there was things with people, aunts or so. Um, my mom's cousin. I know, right? But sometimes he does need someone to calm him down too before there's any rash decisions that they make. Um, so my mom's cousin, you know, um, I had the huge grudge with her, and you know, and I'll admit, I do hold grudges. I try not to practice what you preach, you know. Well, because her son at one point, I had a friend and everything, and you know, and I remember one time is like her son was trying to keep me away from my friend or saying, "Oh, well, your friend said this about you, this friend," you know. It's like he said, she said kind of a moment. And I talked to my friends like, "Hey, did you say this?" They're like, "No, I didn't." So basically, it's like her son was calling me names. Exactly. Yeah, her son was calling me names and stuff, saying how big bone I am and everything else. Because I've heard it all before. You know, I've been bullied my whole life because of my weight. You know, I'm not. I know I'm not the skinniest. You know, I'm a fluffy streamer, and you know, I'm proud. I'm big and I'm proud. I don't care. You know, people try to tear me down all the time and stuff, and you know, it doesn't. You know, it doesn't help them. You know, my neck is like this, but I'm a fluffy streamer influencer, and I'm proud of it. So it's like, let's get past that. Oh, well, thank you. But no, my mom's cousin's son was saying how, you know, big I was. Well, whatever. When I was working in the store, when I see her for like family reunions or anything, whenever there was a family reunion, I did not go. I missed out seeing family because they were there. But then I started for a long while. I told my mom because mom's like, well, you know your cousin, my cousin this, and I was like, I don't want to hear about her. Probably. And she was probably jealous too. I was like, Mom, she can be your part of your family. I'm taking the negative out of my family. Like, negativity, I don't want that in my life. Most of my family, family on my grandma's side, that side of the family, I don't consider them family. The reason for that is because they didn't treat me like family. They acknowledged that, I'm there because of my father, but they did not see me as a family. Or when my name comes out of their mouth, it was like venom. It was complete, like, venom. And then when my grandma talks about her sisters and stuff, nothing but, like, venom. But my grandma doesn't see that. I do. And that's the way it is, and I'm okay with it. And my grandma's like, well, yeah, but they're my sisters. I was like, okay, Grandma, if it has anything to deal with me or my family or what's going on, leave it out of your mouth. Because my grandma, she likes to gossip a lot, and she likes to tell her sisters everything. But then she tells her sisters things that don't happen. Like, we try to take care of her and everything else, but she paints it as, oh, we're being so mean to her. We don't get her anything that she wants. We care for my grandma's health. Like, my mom, me. The reason why we get on her case, is out of family love. Okay, that's another word that I have a hard time saying around my family, was love, because my grandma and people, they always say, oh, well, you have to say, I love you, 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 I love you. Grandma is girly in her own way. Grandma is something else. No, she's something else. And we have nicknames for her. Okay, let me tell you, we have nicknames for her. Call her Dirty Bird. Okay? Because she lost my grandpa. And she's flirty. She's very flirty. I feel like my grandma could be like the whole new Golden Girls. My grandma would totally join the Golden Girls. Yeah, I could just imagine my grandma in that show. She'd be talking it up with them. And then they'll talk about like Hallmark, or there'll be like a skit or something with Hallmark and everything, and my grandma will be like, did you see that guy's eyes? Like, they're very beautiful. Or did you date someone like him? Oh, she's a sassy thing. No, but her thing is, because she's old fashioned, her thing is, I'm grandma, whatever I say goes. She can't drive. And she's like, I can drive. Just let me drive. She won't even walk. It's hard for her to walk. We have to, like, she's 2-person lift. Trying to take her somewhere is a big, huge challenge for us. I know accidents happen and stuff, like, but when we go somewhere and stuff and an accident happens and then she tries to make a joke out of it, and it's like, it's not funny, it's gross. Yeah. That's my grandma. I'm like, ugh. I mean, I still go, yeah. I still hang out with my grandma because I know some of my family has the wrong intentions with my grandma when she is out and away out of her home. So I go and I still check in on her. Even though sometimes I feel like I go insane. I feel like I'm on my own cuckoo express or train. grandma likes the camera in her face, but I'll see what I can do. Well, first, before anything, she has to get her, like, she always does something with her hair, or she'll have to be like, I need to put some makeup on. Sometimes riding with the car, like riding in a car with her, I have to make sure I bring my own headphones, listen to my own music, because she just messes with the radio, and then she turns up the music so loud and even when there's people talking in the car, she turns it up. I'm like, people are conversations in the car too. like, come on, grandma. Or when we go out to eat sometimes, and sometimes we like to, like for me, we like to go out to like Chinese food. Yeah. Sometimes for me, we could go out to like Chinese food, and my grandma knows. She knows the owner. She knows people that works there, and she conversates with them all the time. It's like, hey, how are you, and how's your children, and all this other stuff. And then when they see her, they're like, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm like, yep, she's living a life. Yeah, she's living a life, but she needs to learn. She needs to remember it. To better herself too, and not let herself go. Yeah. Sometimes I get on to her about her leg exercises. Like, she needs to like move. I'm like, if you want to go somewhere, grandma, you need to walk. We need to move those muscles and everything. And when she's watching TV, I'm like, okay, you can do some more workouts when there's a commercial, just pause the show. But she's like, she thinks I'm a drill sergeant. I was like, okay, and then I stopped doing it because she keeps calling me a drill sergeant, and then she gets worse, and nobody else is like taking the time to be like, you need to get your exercises done, because people let her get away with so much. So much. My grandpa, before he passed, did everything for her. Everything. And now she's just like, she has that whole, yeah, like, I'm a drill sergeant. Like, okay, let's go, up 1, 2, like, I have to be a drill sergeant with her so she can listen, because she doesn't. I was like, okay, you want me to be a drill sergeant? I'll be a drill sergeant. I was like, grandma, we're going to get your workouts and we're going to get them done. Well, I'm here when my mom is helping you. When you're at home, you're going to do your exercises. When I'm here, you'll do your exercise. She's like, I don't want to. And then she'll make a whole excuse, or when the phone call comes in, she's like, I'm watching a show, but apparently I have to do my leg workout. Apparently I have a drill sergeant over here, and making it sound like I'm a bad person just so she can walk. Her sisters barely come over and help out because they don't want to help. But then when they come over and we do something and there's something that they don't like to see, then they have an opinion about it. Okay, it's like, you guys don't know what it's like to take care of her because you guys don't take care of her. We are helping her. Like, if you don't like it, then you come over and help yourselves. Like, don't mistreat the help, because then the help will just decide if they have enough, that's the last straw that breaks the camel's back, then you're on your own. Well, I haven't been doing that because of the sisters and, how my grandma is and everything else, and I don't want to push her too far, because then it'll just get me mad and it will make me not be in my state of peace. and it just sounds like I'm just in a crazy town when I'm over there or trying to help out. Feels like I'm going crazy. I told my mom, I was like, okay, if you send me to a crazy house, okay, Mom, I want you to get me my own jacket, but I'm gonna tie dye it first before I go. Like, I'm gonna have color. If they put me in a white room, I'll go more insane. I'm like, I'll get some tie dyeing stuff, then go. I'll tie dye that room. I'll make it colorful. Then those people be like, oh, okay, there's color here. Like, I can actually see that there's color. Oh god. Exactly. Like, I'll show you my uniqueness and stuff. Here, just give me what's it called? Well, our artist has their own little area, like, thing, and just paint. I'm like, I will just paint this for you guys here. I know. So people can get their acts together, see the bigger picture, and be more positive. Let me show them the reason behind my paintings. I will be their voice. I'm not. Oh, the canvas. Yes, canvas. Thank you. Yes, I need the canvas, and I will paint out their reasoning to the situation. Because that's my job. I'm the voice of reason. If you don't like it, I'll get the reason stick. I'm like, listen to reason. Whack. Listen to reason. Whack. Sometimes people don't listen to reason, and they just like, yeah, the person's talking through one ear out the other. Oh, what a day. Come here, blue jay monkey, fly monkeys. Come on. Let's knock some reason into you guys. Let's help you heal. Yeah, voice of reason alert. Wake up, people. See the bigger picture. People. And there are times where I saw like one of the groups and stuff, one of their children, and how they speak to their mother. I was sitting there and I was like, my nana and my mom would not have that. I'm like, my mother and my nana would have used the paddle, the wood spoon, whatever they could, and they would give me a reason to cry or knock the reason or the common sense to me. Those kids? No. I was sitting there, I kept quiet and everything. I just wanted to be like, I was like, you better not be talking to your mama that way. Do not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my nana too and stuff, like, if you cussed, if you said naughty words or whatever, she'd actually make you eat the whole bar of soap. Oh yeah, flip-flops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember the belt. Somebody used the belt on me and I was like, not yet. Like, but they had no right to use the belt on me. because it was my aunt's boyfriend at the time. My Nana was a legend with discipline. Yes, she was. My Nana was a big-hearted, strong-willed woman. She had the biggest heart of gold ever. Yeah, yeah, whooping time. Whooping time was a big thing with her. But she had the biggest heart too. Um, though I was her second grandkid, you know, but they always treat the first grandkid had more of their attention, but I felt like I was out of place with that, like, that she liked the first grandchild more because, it's how grandmas do when they do like gifts, or they'll do, they're like, oh, I have something special for, people, but this one's extra special, and this one, you know, it was kind of like that. you know I didn't complain because I got, things. I remembered getting, and I don't wear too much of it, and I don't have it anymore, but I had jewelry, like she got us bags of jewelry, or something that she had, or that she got from the store or something, or there were like pearls. I remembered little little rubies. We used to have rubies, like the little jewels, and I loved them. I think that's when I fell in love with different crystals and stones. Um, yeah, I'm a crystal and stones types of girl too. I have crystals and stones. I have a jar of tiger's eye. I have a raw rose quartz. But yeah, I got these rubies, and I was like, it was lots of rubies at the time, and I was like, first I didn't understand it, and I was like, oh well, I loved getting the rubies and stuff. Um, but I knew that there was kind of like there was probably like a meaning, where she was trying to teach and stuff with the grandkids, or how something is precious. Aw, thank you. I'm just myself. A spiritual icon. Oh, thanks. I mean, I don't know, I don't know everything and stuff, and that's okay. Sometimes I get you know, information I don't know that I got information, or there are times where I say something that, oh well, this is for this, and I had no idea, but it is for something else, and that's okay. Like, like I had a feeling once when my friend was talking about a plant and using bay leaves in them. Like, well, if I use this type of plant that has this energy, well, what would happen if you put the bay leaves into it? Well, I was like, well, if you did that, you know, times three, times a higher number, it will just enhance the energy that you put into it. But my friend, because wants to learn, types in the question, and then the question was like, yeah, well, this is used for this. You could use it for shampoo, it's a conditioner, it's a soaps, it's a candles, and everything. And looked at me like, you knew that? I was like, well, I had a feeling, but Oh, my eyes are just glowing again. Sometimes my eyes, depending on the light, um, for a few days now, my eyes have been kind of like dark, but my eyes are actually hazel. Um, Sometimes they're brown and green, But during the light, you know, but lately, sometimes in the light, one gets darker, one's lighter. But lately now it's just, I'm getting that glow in my eyes. Spiritual icon. I mean, I was told I was, oh, thank you. Yeah, you could tell, like, some people now, now that, some people, when, if they're, like, more, like, awaken, or something happened, or whatever, you could tell that their eyes kind of, their eyes glow. Like, the pupils in their eyes. See how my eye here has, like, that glowing, spot? But I barely have, like, any, like, light showing in front of me. Well, I mean, I do have the computer, but, yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah, see? See the little glowing in my eyes? Sometimes, you know, sometimes we're not observant. Sometimes we don't observe, like, you know, observe certain things. Because the people are awakening of who they are spiritually. Well, we've talked. You got to know me. How about I'll let you guess, who am I spiritually? I would like to know. Who do you think I am? I would like to know that answer. Can I say Aphrodite? Yep. Yep, I am Aphrodite. Nope, the first one. Yep, you got it. Not Proserpina, but yeah, Aphrodite. And Aphrodite too, the yin and the yang to who she is, or her two persons, is Aphrodite and Medusa. So, I know, right? It's very sweet. I mean, sometimes not having the other sides is sweet, but because sometimes we all have that side, that shadow side, where we're just kind of angry and we're trying not to be, and it's like something pushes us to go that far, then we kind of snap. But yeah, I mean, it's sweet. I mean, I love it. I'm always gonna be the voice of reason. You know, and sometimes we all pull our weights around. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the gardens. Everything is sweet. I know, right? Yeah, I know that feeling too. Gosh, I've been on here for like 2 hours. It's not that bad. Normally I'm not on here for 2 hours. Interesting. I was on my last let's see. I was on a different platform. So I was actually no. Yeah, I was on here for 2 hours before. So yeah, I was on here for 2 hours and then I got off of my channel and then I went to a different platform. What did you notice? It's like, oops, I just noticed. My bad. What did you notice? Oh, the time. I know. Time flies when you're having fun. The time. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. Time has slowed down. Time has slowed down. In this place of gardens. So welcome to my gardens of petals and stones. But I can't wait until I can upload. As soon as I get past the milestone of putting 4 people. Thanks. I wasn't really trying to sing. No, I wasn't really trying to sing. Thank you for the compliments. It means a lot. When I first started my first channel, not this channel, but my other channel, I did videos. I did short videos because I like Scooby-Doo, okay? And so it was the one where they tell you like what Scooby-Doo character you are. So I got Velma. Okay, I don't know how. My personality is not like Velma. I know I'm not so much like a genius like on paper. I would probably be more like Shaggy or Scooby. To be completely honest. And everything. And I had like some of those like negative comments, and I still get comments on there. One of them was like saying something about being on like a Scooby-Doo mystery or something, and I just like read those comments. I'm like, okay, what is people doing? And this was like in October in the 2015. I think she's unique. But she's very, very smart, and I know I'm not book smart. I know I'm not book smart. I can be maybe I'm street smart, but I know I'm not book smart. So maybe like, Daphne, I could get caught all the time by those ghouls. So actually, I do see that. I do have those moments where I might get captured all the time, but I also see myself. The reason why I see myself as Shaggy and Scooby Doo is because I like running away from them. So, but yeah. But yeah, that would be like, I think I'm like half and half. But I remember even Fred. So Fred, um, oh, so that way you don't. I get it now. Yeah. I've seen all the Scooby Doo's, and then they have the seasons. So and then there's one where okay, you got Fred's the leader, but his whole thing is traps, traps and Daphne. Okay, and she's like, oh Fred. She's the one that always gets either caught either in the movies or she'll like I don't know. Kind of I don't know in cartoons. And then Velma, which we all know she's the smart one in the group, and she puts the plans together. Um, and then we have Scooby and Shaggy, which normally they're the heart of the group. They're the heart. They keep people together. Their friendship, and they always find a trapdoor or something just by just touching or something random, and oh look, that opened up. Oh, like we're not gonna find that here. And then they'll find like money. I know, right? Oh, yesterday was fun. Even there was some negative things that happened and stuff when I hung out with my mom and stuff. One of them, and stuff. I was like, sometimes you get those moments where you're just like laughing for no reason, and I think I was laughing because I think she was making me laugh. Was we were watching Nightmare Before Christmas, so she kind of watched the movie that I got the music box from and my keyboard and what I like, and she watched the movie with me. Like she was there, and during like the certain songs, I was just cracking up laughing. And it was fun. It was fun to see the movie and just, just say what's happening in the movie. And my mom was like, "Why are you giggling and laughing like that?" I was like, just, I don't know, just laughing. No, it was great. I got to see Oogie Boogie and his song. I love the song. Um, the song when Jack got into Christmas Town and stuff, was in the snow. I was singing along with it and just having fun. Oh, it was a great time. That show was a great time. And then I watched, oh my gosh, and my Nana would have loved this because she loved bears. And I think she liked this show too because I was giggling so much on. I watched The Country Bears. And so the songs and stuff was on, and I was like, you know, things happen, and the bear cub was laughing, and we were all laughing. Or the part where the tour bus guy had Mr. Chicken, which Mr. Chicken turned out to be a girl. But the driver, because they were trying to hide away from the cops, because he's trying to save Country Bear Hall, hid into the car wash. And so they're sitting in the car wash being chased. And you're a polar bear? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I would be a polar bear. But I have quite a few like spirits that are polar bears. Yeah, and one's named Elsa, by the way. There, yeah, I have Elsa, Ursula, Jasper, and Adelaide. Yeah, they're my bears. Yeah, and animals. I have a lot. I have a lot of animals, so it's more like for me, it's more like a zoo. My friend has barely a lot. Helpers. Yeah. Adel, yeah, like Adelaide. Yeah, I named some that were unique, um, and stuff. So sometimes they have their own name, but if I can't hear them, I create their name, and they're okay with that as long as you know. You just have to make something feel unique and stuff to them. Between um, creatures that people think are myths, um, guides, I have those as well, which is very interesting. Um, and I love them. And then there's some that are hybrids, more than one thing. So I mean that's interesting. So they're all unique and oh, they have their different roles and everything else. I can probably be on tomorrow. I'll try to be on there early my time. If my phone is charged. But thank you so much. I did appreciate you coming in and all the like the chatting. It was amazing. So welcome in anytime in my gardens. Just stay true, be yourself, kindness, and keep gaming on. And I think I'm gonna go too. I think I need to put my phone maybe on the charger a little bit more. Okay, well, it's so nice to meet you. Bye, everyone. Thank you all. Until next time, I hope to see you guys back. You too. Have a blessed day.